Precipice Fund was the first significant amount of money that we got, and it allowed us to open our doors when we first started the project in 2017.
It's a fund that helps artists who are doing things collaboratively, who perhaps haven't applied for a grant before, and maybe are doing projects that aren't grantable with other foundations or funds.
Our project was publication based, but that can take the form of like a experimental dance initiative, or like an art space, or like a film screening.
I remember being really excited about it as a new grant, as something that would serve a lot of communities and artists that were not really being served by some of the regulations of other grants that required you to be one artist applying for something, or required you to be a nonprofit, or those kind of things.
There was space in the grant to let us wax poetic. It wasn't like really just like strict standard questions that are about the like longevity of the project or like the nuts and bolts, but we actually got to talk about our ideology.
The Precipice Fund isn't predicated on like your CV being the most amazing, extensive, you've been working in the field for 15 years kind of thing. It could be somebody who's just like new to something and really turned on by it and wanting to get their friends involved. Like it's a really like pretty vast expanse of types of artists that are collaborating.
I think one thing that's really nice about the Precipice Fund as well is the amount of accessibility that the PICA staff also offers during the whole application process.
I remember there being a couple opportunities to get together with other grantees and like eat lovely food and have nice conversations and share how the project was going and updates, and that was really nice. I mean, there were things that PICA offered us that were really above and beyond like any other granting body had ever experienced.
Don't give up if you don't get it the first time. Keep applying.
Oh yeah. Don't like squelch your ideas because you think that something that is completely, huge and radical and wild wouldn't be funded, because it can. And those are the sorts of ideas that are going to change, that are going to like really change the paradigm of what art is being made and funded in this country.
Particularly for the Precipice Fund and for Portland, it's also really important, I think, at this time more than ever for Indigenous, Black, Brown, Asian, and Pacific Islander, Middle Eastern, POC communities to really be shaping what sort of like culture is constructed or revived or reimagined, for the future of the Portland area, of the whole Pacific Northwest.